All right, it's the Rundown. It's Wednesday, November 16th, presented by Oak Heart. Get your oak and gingers. It is also brought to you by Conair Man Eye Stubble Trimmer. Conair makes products that help elevate grooming from basic hair removal to a ritual of looking good. The Conair Man Eye Stubble Trimmer is an all-in-one tool, so you don't need a lot of attachments. 15 settings, an LCD display, unique floating head with the patent technology with more precise trimming, extra sharp edged blades that don't pull or snag. A great gift idea. Get on Amazon via the link below. So click, buy your guy this, buy your dad this, whatever it is, a good idea, good gift. Could use a little stubble trimmer right now. Okay, into the topics. I saw Chicks in the Office talk about this a couple days ago because it was leaked. Blake Shelton, People's Magazine, Sexiest Man of the Year. A lot of people upset. A lot of people are mad that he gets it.
Fired up.
A lot of people don't fully know who Blake Shelton is.
Really?
What is he, country?
Oh.
Yeah, but he's also on The Voice.
I know. But
I think he's a monster star.
Yeah.
Is he?
I think with most of America, yeah.
Okay.
I think he's a monster star.
I stand corrected. I did like a double take. I was like, who's that? And then someone said The Voice. I was like, okay.
Especially now that he's with Gwen Stefani. I think he's winning shit like this. I think he's kind of come to the forefront.
he's dating Gwen. So I mean,
I feel like the Sexiest Man Alive though, like should be like everyone knows no matter what.
Well, I also think it should be. I actually don't think he's like an ugly guy or whatever.
I think there's something to him.
So do I. I don't think he's world's sexiest.
But informal poll.
He's not Ryan
We
Reynolds.
need to put this informal poll out there after the rundown. How many like stoolies knew who Blake Shelton was? Could pick Blake Shelton
Let's
out
do
of
it
the
in real
lineup
time.
right away.
Put it up, and then by the end of the rundown, we'll have an answer for
Thank
you.
you.
I think he's really quite famous.
But how many stoolies can pick Blake Shelton out of a lineup like instantly?
I wasn't going that route. I was going more. People are more upset just looks wise.
Yeah. I know. I know that. But that
he's very, very famous.
When I was told instantly, it took me like a few. Like,
so would any country guy? Because I mean, he's just about the biggest country guy there is.
Yeah, I guess I'm just not big into country, so I guess maybe
And
that's
then-
my
but there's
like
so many
gap.
people.
And then I think the Voice crossover kind of puts him like he became like mainstream.
I'm sure there are people who probably know him as the Voice guy. I'm sure there are people who know him as whatever albums.
What about Travis McGraw?
I think he's bigger than Travis
I wouldn't know
McGraw
him
right now. I like country, but he's bigger than Travis. I think he's just about the biggest country guy there is.
Chase Rice should have won. Our guy.
Our guy.
I'm trying to think who would be like a bigger crossover country guy. I don't know if there is.
Shania
one.
Twain.
No, I think it's Blake.
She's good.
You
think he's
Brad
hot?
Paisley.
I think he's got something.
He's got
about
like
him.
something about him.
Let me put it this way. To me, personally, he's way sexier than The Rock. Like, I don't think The Rock
Yeah,
is
who
sexy
was in
at
the
all.
running? That's the question.
Well, The Rock won, I think, like
Last
2
year.
years ago. We
Yeah.
had the list. Where is that? Can you give me the list of who has won their previous? Like, I don't, did you, Rhea, did you have a problem with it? Yes. You did? You hated it.
Who? Just tell me who though.
Where's
Over
do you
him.
have the,
Over
so-
him, who wins?
here's the list of the past, like, 10 winners. Dwayne Rock Johnson, to me, is a joke. Like, I don't think, do you think The Rock is sexy?
No.
Beckham, he could win it every year if he wanted to. Chris Hemsworth could win it every year if he wanted to. Adam Levine doesn't do it for me. Channing Tatum could win it every year if he wanted to. Bradley Cooper, obviously, kind of resembles me, yes.
Kind of gross. Big
Ryan,
nose.
Ryan Reynolds,
Kinda
any year.
Jewish
Johnny Depp's one sexy piece of ass. Hugh Jackman, I get. Matt Damon. Matt Damon's in the same category to me as Blake Shelton.
Well, I think Matt Damon's fallen off. He's getting a little bit old.
Yeah, I think Matt Damon used to be sexier. Like when he won, he was like.
Do you like country music?
No.
All right, so
I think that's.
this is.
I think that's what the problem, because a lot of people replied, like country fans, and they were like, "No, he's so sexy. All the moms love him," and that's what it is. Like people sells to moms.
Yes, and there's that going on, and then there's this like the definition of sexy. Like I think The Rock won. Not because of just like his looks. I think he's like the full package of like wit and charm and popularity, and he's got his daughter, and he's funny.
I don't think The
and all
Rock's
that
remotely sexy.
Haven't we fallen
looks
into
or
this?
everything I'm talking about, like the full package.
He
He
looks like
a very
a clown to me.
fine.
Haven't
But
we-
it looks the whole package. He's a very appealing guy.
Haven't we fallen into this same trap like every single year where they just pick someone to have this exact discussion? Like
No,
when they
but
pick
not
the
really.
bald
Well,
girl.
Beckham.
The rest of these guys.
When they pick
I
the
mean, Brad
bald
Pitt
woman.
won like 25.
Yeah, they
years.
have like every other year they have to like do someone real. So it's like, oh yeah, but then they'll just throw out like.
What
a
did your
schlub.
cohort Fran say about? Was she pro or anti?
I agree with Rhea. I mean, Blake's definitely not the sexiest guy, but he's like mom funny sexy.
You know what they need?
You know what happens a
They
lot?
gotta stop like just rotating. If someone wins it 8 years in a row,
Yeah, you got to beat them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to beat the best. to beat
Leo
the best.
DiCaprio has never won it.
That's crazy.
Like, Chris Hemsworth right now should probably just straight on looks, or maybe one of the Hemsworth should just win it every single year. Ryan Reynolds probably should win it every single year. These guys, those are the guys that should win.
I mean, Beckham.
the true-
Beckham.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking
Like,
sexy. Beckham. That's
right.
a sexy.
You know who should win it? Hot Pastor.
Hot Pastor's
He's
sexy
sexy as
guy.
fuck. Now you know what happens to me.
Hot Pastor's awesome.
Anytime I go,
Hot Pastor's the truth. You miss Hot Pastor.
anytime I go
Who's
viral
that?
with
Bieber's
guy.
He came in.
Yeah.
What is he like?
He's sexy.
He's awesome.
Well, he was playing us, I think. But
Got it.
anytime I
He's
go viral with the
awesome,
Black
but
Twitter
crazy,
people,
but awesome.
they call me Blake Shelton.
Yo, I see. I
Yeah.
see you resemble that.
So I'll take it. I'm like,
Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
let's go. You want to call that guy the sexiest dude alive? I'll take it.
I could see you. You have a resemblance to that.
Let's go. Let's do it. You think I could win next year?
No. Because he has like tattoos and I think he's sort of in shape and you have like
Blake Shelton's
you have
not
the
in
body
shape.
of you people criticize you have the worst like actual like body in here.
Yeah. Agreed.
Skinny fat for life.
I
baby.
saw you from behind the other day and vomited a little bit. I was like, fucking KFC.
This guy, you've either been like just straight fat and gross, or you're like anorexic and creepy. So you're
I know.
not really one to throw stones.
So
Yeah,
where
but
am
you're
I right?
stuck in the middle. You either got to get like
What
powerful
am I
like
right now?
me, or like
Would you say
skinny-
powerful?
Yeah, powerful, or like whatever Dave is.
Stuck on you.
That
Yeah,
wa-
whatever tanning
Too
bed
tan, man.
Zuckerberg.
that was
Drunk,
glad
you are
weren't here
drunk
for that
and
one.
Zuckerberg.
that was tough to swallow.
Your skin is gonna like fall off. You do know that.
I'm
You're
not
disgusting.
remotely tan right now.
No, but I've seen
You are
you.
too tan
you don't
man in the
put,
summer.
You don't put tan. You don't.
Dude,
And you know what else
You
he
do
does?
not
I
respect
like
the
You know
sun.
what? You know what he
You don't
really does?
respect the
Let me
sun.
tell
He
you
thinks tough in the
something,
sun.
it's
The
like
problem
one of those
too,
people, I've
he wears the
smoked
shorts so
cigarettes,
low.
lived till I
Yeah.
die.
That's
I
not supposed to
go
be in
out
the
and
sun.
right.
You're not supposed to be
You don't
exposing your
respect
like
the
dick to the
sun.
sun the way you do it.
I've seen
Remember
you.
when he
don't
had the
respect
reverse
the
tan
sun.
line?
Yeah.
That was wild.
You
What
take your
reverse
shirt off. You don't
You
put
had,
any
like-
This
suntan
guy had
lotion
a
on.
tank top
I know.
tan for fucking
Yeah,
two
He's not
summers.
and I
good.
learned my lesson. I haven't taken my shirt off since.
You had the thing where like
That was
where
the craziest thing that's
no,
ever happened.
the only
very
thing that was
crazy.
crazier than that was when you were tan where you were supposed to be pale, and pale where you were supposed to be tan. You had tan like your dick was tan.
You don't
Do you remember
respect the
that?
sun, Dave. I'm just saying. Be careful, man.
Again, we're getting down one of those dangerous paths where it's like, I hope we don't have to pull this up when I'm dead, and you guys are saying,
I hope
When you
we
get
do.
skin cancer,
no, I don't want skin
I-
cancer.
in casino.
I hope you die of
Let me
mercury
t-
poisoning.
This is awesome.
This is awesome.
Moving on, my arch enemy, or
is
one of
awesome.
them, John Skipper, got a 3-year contract renewal.
Is he officially on the list of arch enemy now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He, very odd. It's kind of like Goodell, like two people who seemingly are doing a horrible job. What's weird for me is the timing of this, because it's pretty universally being reported they're about to do a massive round of layoffs.
It was so the timing. If you read, I think he signed it like a few months ago. It
So
got
it's coming
leaked
out
like this week.
Even a few
But
months
still,
ago was not
yes,
good.
I
you know?
agree. No, I mean, they're. When was the last? The layoffs were like in the spring.
Yeah.
And there's more. So it's
Right in the middle
between.
of,
Right.
of massive layoffs and ratings decline and just controversy left and right.
And as much as I hate him, I think a
race.
lot of, like, I didn't hate him until the BVT thing. A lot of the stuff, granted, it is his fault, because it's like, to a degree, it's like you couldn't have seen. Maybe
Yeah, a
the
lot of it's out of
technology
his
changes.
control. The actual like big picture stuff is out of his control. How the media is shifting. It's more like.
Although
the,
some would say somebody really smart would be like,
Let me ask you this
Yeah,
question.
but no one's really done that.
Who's giving him, is it like a board that gives him a raise?
I guess.
Because wouldn't
Like
he be
Disney
the guy?
people.
Yeah, Disney probably.
Because that's what's crazy to me. It's like, I don't blame him, whatever. It's like Goodell, like, you know. If
But
you,
yeah,
if you
he's
can get
I mean,
it, take
he's
it.
had
but
the little like he actually kind of is like Goodell, where it's like the overall big business stuff. Like he's doing probably as good as anyone else could in that job, but the little fires keep sprouting up, and he never
consistent
puts them out.
time.
Right.
consistently. And then, really, it just gave an excuse for this Snapchat Sports Center thing that they did yesterday. That, no joke, was maybe the worst piece of content ever produced by anybody.
On Monday Night Football, the Panthers beat the Dolphins 45-21. Due to content restrictions, we are not allowed to play NFL highlights on Snapchat. So we have this.
Oh, Cam's on the loose. Oh no, a Dolphin guy's gonna stop him. Oh!
See? Just as good. That was just as good. Just so we're clear, Cam dominated this game. 4 touchdowns, 349 all-purpose yards. What do you think of that, Jay Cutler? Jay Cutler has the body language of pudding.
I mean, so incredibly awful that I literally was
guy?
like so excited
is he a
watching
person?
it.
It's like they don't like the whole reason why like Barstool Van Talk was going to happen was because of like, and what this whole company's been built on is like you get drawn to personalities, and then they're like, yeah, we're going to do this new Sports Center with Katie Nolan, which people like,
people know, but then
and
the other
people
guy,
will watch. But then it's just like everyone else. Okay, I don't really
Was that
care.
her? Somebody told me that's her thing.
It might be. But
Which
people will
is-
watch
which-
Katie, but like, you can't just throw a no-name guy out there and be like, oh yeah, let's watch.
Well, the flip side to that, though-
Sports Without Highlights.
I'm not even sure that they will watch Katie. They watch her when she's in front of her, but like if she's on her own channels, nobody watches that.
I'm not the target demographic on Snapchat. I don't really know.
But like our Snapchat show that we do is awesome.
yeah, but I
Like
seek
Caleb and
that
Ryan.
out every Friday.
Right, but I'm not even saying the target. I'm saying if you watch that, like that's funny.
Yeah, would people though like go on Snapchat and would it like pop up and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch that? I don't know.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying when you watch it, like Caleb and Roan, hilarious. That vomit. One of the worst things I've ever. The fact
But
that
people,
they
if
actually
they call
put that
like
out.
Sports Center on Snapchat, people will watch that because it's just it'll be
Oh,
on
totally.
be on the front page. You know,
In
it'll
Snapchat,
crush,
half
but-
the shit on there is so click. It's like,
Just like mindless.
Khloe
Click, click,
Kardashian
click, 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 click.
assassinates her sister. It's like, oh really?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
click
yeah,
on that.
yeah. Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like that stuff you will watch. It's also a base like we can all look around, but that's highlights without rights. It's like basically what they
Just a very poor version
The
of it.
worst. That kid, I don't know who that is. I don't want to so I'm not picking on him, but I wonder if he was like mortified.
If he's just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But like whatever, I get to be on ESPN.
That guy,
Snapchat.
for all we knew, was just like cleaning
Plucked off
out
the
like
street.
the refrigerator. Like, hey, do you want to just come do this? That looked like that was. So great
Did you
to
see,
it.
by the way,
I was
Millmore
so
pointed
happy.
this out. I'll ask you this. That guy is wearing a van on his shirt. Do you think that was intentional?
No, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I'm just thinking there's somebody that had to be there who's like,
Yeah.
Also funny, speaking of Millmore, that I am now cartoon Dave Portnoy is getting the real Dave Portnoy in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I was dangling Ellico over like a cauldron, and they're like,
that.
Should have done that.
The New York Times, it was like, it was a cartoon. Portnoy says that her name sounds like something from The Lion King as she dangled above a
What
bush.
did you guys take on it? Because that was obviously out yesterday. I actually thought it was a pretty fair article. Like,
I thought it stunk.
really?
I just didn't think it was I don't think it was unfair. I just thought it was not a good article.
I don't think it was as bad as a lot of people are saying, but there's some areas of it. It's the same stuff. Like there's the basically my thing is if you just say somebody's like a white bro right now, there's like a negative connotation, and I don't think that's all. Like you can be a good white bro.
Yeah, but I didn't think anything was like wildly inaccurate. And I actually like we've had a million.
Yes, there was.
Everything
What?
was very factually correct.
5 year of
No,
Dave
that was
Portnoy,
correct.
Zuckerberg
That was
shrinking
correct.
to our tanning.
Very
That was
accurate.
correct.
They called me and they literally fact check. I'm like, I disagree, and that's where.
But it's fact.
This is an opinion.
But it's fact.
Clearly.
When
That's
someone
fact.
looks
I
that
almost-
much like someone else, it's a fact.
And also has been not respecting the sun for as long as you have.
I've never seen so many people really sneaky jealous of my tan in the sun.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Like I said, when you get the big
You're too
casino.
tan, man.
What
You
about
just go
them
with the-
saying you're not as fat as you claim to be?
So I did the math. That was literally the 2 weeks that we were on the Billy football diet. And I actually did lose like 15 pounds those 2 weeks because it was mid-June and we were actually following it. But we get so many hit pieces where people don't actually like ask questions. I thought at least like, he sat here, he was here
around.
for a few
That
days.
wildly changed. That I
Right.
think was a PMT thing, and then everything else, it changed more into a Barstool
That's why
article.
and Riggs said this best. Like, it just didn't have like one message because I think it started out as an article for you guys that he learned
Yeah.
some more. Then the drama happened. I think it was like 5 different articles in one.
And the only thing, he mentioned at one point, and we are rehashing, but he's like, I have progressive friends of all race, creed. They've been reading Barstool and they love it, and they seem to like brush off the criticisms. Like that is more of like, well, there's a reason because they've been reading it forever, and they actually get what it is.
Right.
And also walking around here, we have, predominantly white, but it's like it's not just bro. I mean, Clem isn't a bro. Nate's not. Like we have everybody. We just get painted with a broad brush, which I don't totally always agree with. Trump's mad at UCLA because he placed a phone call, helped get those 3 guys out, including Ball from China, and they have not thanked him yet.
They did.
Oh, they went.
Just now, I saw a tweet that was like they're thanking Trump.
I'm grateful for this UCLA team that stood strong beside us and made it possible for me to be sitting here in front of you all today. I respect and admire all the hard work that they put in to get us back to the United States. I would also like to thank President Trump and the United States government for the help that they provided as well. I'm grateful to be back home, and I'll never make a mistake like this again.
So he basically he got him into. I mean, you have to think.
You have to.
You have to. You have to. I don't care politics aside. You got to thank the president.
Yeah, but I
for
like
getting you out
how
of
he
China.
like.
Yeah,
did
he,
that.
he didn't even
Well,
give him a
that's how you
chance.
move. Yeah.
He didn't even give him a
That's something
chance.
you would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want credit.
Like, you know, I
Just
plucked you out of obscurity and I
Right.
saved your life.
But you
Watch it.
have to.
But he
thank the
literally
president
did.
there.
You're Trump, yeah.
Any international incident, you got first words out of your mouth. Thank you, President.
Yeah. We had Ryan Whitney in studio today for Barstool Radio. Also, by the way, we're doing like 10-minute clips of that, so you can get a taste of it. That's a new thing we just released, so subscribe to that. You can hear the best every day of the 10-minute radio segment. He was very funny and all day, and he's talking about his fighting career and this picture that he has. Someone called up. We have all these hockey guys calling up like every moment of his career, but this fight that he had with somebody, and he says the guy wanted to fight him his whole life. He's like, since played with him in like when he was 12, 13, he just kept fighting. Whitney kept trying to run away from him, basically.
Whitney said he like would yell at him on the ice, like, "Stop trying to fight me, dude. I don't want to fight you."
And there's this picture, finally, it's like his last game, it sounded like, Whitney's last game, and he's just screaming at him from the other end of the ice, takes a run at him, gloves off, and there's this picture of Ryan Whitney. Nobody has turtled. It's a literal turtle.
He's Ichabod Crane.
His head,
It's just gone.
his head
Just like
is
totally
gone.
gone.
The guy's getting ready to punch him, and Whitney's head is he just turtled it inverted. It's an unbelievable hockey picture.
The way he described it too, he said he saw the guy coming across the ice and he was like, "Oh no, he's coming!" And he goes, "So I just turtled."
That's awesome.
Had to be in there, a slow day. And then finally, college hoops. Big night of college hoops. Dan,
I thought we already moved on because I've already promised three
I had
locks
retired. Tonight. You've given me 3 locks. The
I've actually
T-Wolves,
never heard.
the Cavs last
Cavs,
night.
by the way, almost fucking covered.
So did Kansas.
I've never actually
Almost
heard you
covered
be.
doesn't mean no
You were
good.
like genuinely like, "I'm sorry" in there on the radio.
Yeah, 'cause
you were
I
like,
feel bad.
you really actually felt
I
bad
feel
for Dave.
fucking awful,
which
man.
takes
I
a
can bet
lot
him too.
to feel
I
bad for
feel
Dave.
bad.
Yeah, but no, you also said I won last night.
What?
Yeah, in there you're like, it's too bad because I won last
Oh yeah,
night.
I had other bets that I won. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I bet on the
Dave
over
is
in the
down.
action games, and they hit it at halftime.
Dave's down the
Very
massive
nice.
amount.
It's very nice,
Massive.
Dave.
From your picks, like a very large number.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Also, side note, I actually won the 2 MAC games. I lost every college hoop game. The end of the did you see how Central Michigan covered?
No, I didn't.
I'll try to explain this chain of events. Central Michigan was minus 17. Mm-hmm. They were up most of the game, but then you could start seeing it turn into like a tough game. So Central Michigan up 13, fourth quarter. The other team scores. Kent State scores, cuts it to 5. The other Central Michigan comes back, scores a touchdown. 8 minutes left, whatever. They're back up 13. Couple punts. Central Michigan has the ball at their own 2-yard line. 7 minutes to go, up 13. You're like, I need a 99-yard drive to.
Right.
They throw an interception at the 5-yard line. So the other team now has the ball at the 5, going in,
yeah.
down 13. First play, they just snap it over the guy's head.
Oh yeah, I saw it was fourth and goal from the 38.
Yes.
Yes. It was
So,
awesome.
so you're thinking they're going to score there. They're going to be down 5. It's over. They don't get it. They miss the 4th and 30. Central Michigan gets the ball back. They just go 3 and out. So now there's maybe 3 minutes left.
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
They
You're
punt. Kent State gets the ball about the 20 with 2:30 to go. And the guy takes a sack on 4th down at his own 1. With 2:30,
yes.
maybe a minute 40 to go.
Fuck yes.
No timeouts, anybody. They run it in.
They
for
run
a
it in?
touchdown.
There's so many times where they'll just kneel that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing. You
Unbelievable.
had Central Michigan?
I had Central Michigan.
Fuck yes.
So you have Kent State with the ball down 13
Yeah.
at the 5-yard line.
And you're like, you're fucked.
There's no way
That's
right.
amazing.
Unbelievable
Wow.
cover.
I got a winner. I got winners though. I'm gonna get winners.
College hoops. Did you watch those games? Duke's
Yeah, I
awesome,
watched
by the way. Duke is awesome.
Duke is awesome. Grayson Allen, 40 minutes.
I love that guy.
I'm gonna hate him so much this year.
I
You
love
know what's
Grayson
gonna suck?
Allen.
I mean, he's always been a good player,
You don't
but
like
if he's
Grayson
like
Allen?
a stud star,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna fucking stink.
He's been there for 100. How do you not like Grayson? He's
Because he
such a
fucking
villain.
ripped my heart out.
And by the way,
against
I
Wisconsin.
loved it was such a
He's not-
vicious Duke tweet from JJ Redick being like, Grayson Allen, huh? Like
Yeah.
such a vicious
Yo,
Duke
but
tweet.
he's like not a villain that you can like get behind with his petty bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Oh,
not.
yeah,
it's
it
not.
is.
It's you.
No, I
it's
hate
you
him.
because you're like that. But like
I hate
everybody
him.
else views his shit as like petty and lame.
Well, it is petty and lame. He throws tantrums like a 4-year-old. but
Kansas
that's why I
should have
love
covered.
it.
Kansas should have covered.
No, they should not have.
Yeah, they should have. They should have called. They should have called that foul with 1 second
Yeah, but
left.
they weren't like they could have
They
lost.
should have. They should have.
And LeBron, what a bum, missing both those free throws on Monday night. Unreal.
And then, crying for a foul.
Well, he
after
did
the
get
game-
fouled,
but
Dave.
the game was over.
He got fouled, but his game was not over for us. We were still trying to cover
that
five.
would have pushed.
Yeah, I know, which would have been a miracle push.
Yeah,
So I got 3 winners tonight. I'm gonna find them.
Yeah, sure
I'm
you
gonna
did,
go
yeah.
crunch my numbers. You're not gonna bet them though. I'm gonna go 3-0 tonight. You're not gonna bet.
I don't know
That's
what
true.
to do.
That's
You
exactly
put me-
what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You put me in an absolute
I have.
kahuna horror.
I put us
And I'm-
both in a bad spot.
and I'm
We're in a
playing-
fucking
Why are
you
bad
listening?
spot.
I'm playing because he gave me.
I gave it. I
when
felt
you give-
good about him.
You
When
feel
you get
the-
I felt good
yeah,
about him.
once-
They were
but,
all-
like, how many
2
times
out
in a
of
row you
3
gonna
of
do
them
it?
were the right bet.
I know what you're talking about the first time, and maybe the second time, the third
Yeah,
time. the
because
fourth time?
No,
then the
no,
math
Tim
was
Rose
starting
was
to work.
wrong.
Yeah,
2 out of 3 of them were the right bet. Tim
You're
Rose
like
was a bad
kind of
bet.
joking about it. I'm like furious about it.
I'm mad too, Dave.
Yeah.
But you know what
No,
I do?
I'm not
I don't
done.
get
I'm
mad. I
not.
get even. I'm going to
Yeah.
win 3
Good.
games.
You got to
3 and
win
3.
3. And then I'm running scared. I didn't bet NHL because I was down and all my NHL
You
picks
shouldn't be
won.
betting NHL.
Yeah, I know, but they always win. That's the only thing I win.
Grand
I
Slam.
bet. You want to know what games I bet yesterday?
What?
I didn't even know who they were. I just teams. I'm like, these guys aren't that good. The other teams, Cleveland State plus 16 against Florida State. They lost by 40.
You can't take those teams at the beginning of the season.
I took who played Rutgers? Somebody played Rutgers plus. Oh, George Washington plus like 16 against Rutgers. They lost by 30. I took Marquette against Purdue. They lost by 30. I took fucking your game, Kansas.
Should have won.
Lost by 30. I took San Diego State against Arizona State. Lost by 30.
Winners tonight. What goes down must come up. Is that what it's saying? No, what goes up must come down. Fuck.
Everybody stunk who I bet on yesterday. And the thing is, I didn't know anybody on any teams. So
No,
just
it's
like-
too early. Yeah,
But then it's
tough.
like if I keep losing every
You
pick,
got to keep betting. We're gonna win.
No, we're not. Though.
You're gonna
That's the
get
funny
you're gonna
thing.
get
We're
sick
not.
of how much we're gonna win.
Yeah, I'll get.
I want to thank you
Tell
tomorrow.
him he's not going to bet it, and you're
Yeah,
going to
I
go.
want
No,
to thank
I
you
have
tomorrow. I
to.
want to go 3-0.
No.
Yes.
You don't get thank you for going even. That's still a lot of juice.